Hey everyone, so one of my friends asked me like how to manage a Git repository using the IntelliJ's inbuilt Git version control functionality. So here you go. So I've opened this GitHub repository of mine as a sample repository, and we'll go ahead and clone it. So make sure that choose that you clone using HTTPS. It'll be easy for you to just provide your username and password instead of SSH. Otherwise, you'll have to set up your keys. If you already have them, that's good. Simply take this URL, open IntelliJ. Okay, I have IntelliJ opened. It will try to open my previous project, so cancel. Yep. So now we'll get a project from version control, paste the clone URL here, click on clone. It says already exists. Okay, let me rename test git and clone this. Would you like to create IntelliJ project for the source file you've checked out? Yes. Just say next, 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 finish. So it did not detect any framework because it has no framework. Now, just because I cloned it, added some external files, so I don't want to add them to the Git because they are just related to the tool cloning them. So just ignore those files. Don't ask again. Here you go. So because of this file, which was created by the IntelliJ, it was giving me a suggestion to add it to my Git repository. I don't want to do that. Okay. So first thing, whenever you clone a repository or whenever you're working on a repository, always make sure that you have the latest code. Now, if I do git pull, I might extract unwanted change. So maybe, for example, I'm working on this repository and some other guy is also working on this repository. So if tomorrow I want to continue working on this repository, I want to make sure that I have the latest changes, but I don't want to pull those changes instantly. So what I will do is I will go to VCS and do a git fetch. What fetch will do is fetch was successful, but there was nothing, no changes. But if somebody else, if this other guy would have made some changes, fetch would have given me those changes but not pull them. So if I use my words correctly, it would have given you that these are the changes currently being made to the repository, but it would not have pulled those changes. Okay, so pardon my language. Okay, so now for example we want to add a file. Okay, okay, so what I want to do is, after cloning this and fetching, I want to do git pull. Just pull. Okay, so I see that there is not much here. So yeah, okay, all I have is this page. I think this is it in the repository. Okay, cool. So this is the readme page. So let's what we should do first is let's create a feature branch before anything else. So creating a feature branch is simple. You do go here, create a new branch. Let's say feature my first feature. Okay, and you create it. So now you've moved to a new branch, which is feature branch. Okay, now let's do two things. Let's make changes to an existing file and add a new file. So let me go here and add a new file. I know I'm not very creative right now, but let's go here. New file.txt. It is asking me, do you want to add following file to Git? See, don't make any automatic changes suggested by the IntelliJ. So I'll just say, remember, don't ask again. and cancel, because I don't want to do what Git is suggesting me, like the Git plugin of IntelliJ is suggesting me. So you can see here I have a new file and it's red right now. Put some content. Okay, that's it. Now you see this is red because I haven't added it yet to my local repository. Okay, now what I'll do is let's open this create list file and let's make some changes here. Thanks a lot for being awesome. So you can see the color changed to blue. Now it might be a different color for you because I'm using a dark theme of IntelliJ. So depending on that, but you can differentiate that the red means that's a new file and this blue means that it has been changed. Now, how do I make sure that these changes reach my feature branch? So for example, for the new file, I simply have to click over here, git add. Okay, but I'm not adding it right now. I want to show you the version control plugin here. So this is the version control plugin, default change list, unversioned change list. So these files, which are basically by the IntelliJ IDEA, I don't care about them. You can see it's .idea folder. So what you can do is, I think there should be an option of git, add this to git ignore. So git will not track them in your version control system. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you see a few of them vanished, but then you got this git ignore. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I want to ignore this. Git. Ignore this file. And I don't think I can ignore this file because then this will be meta. Okay. So now you can see if you select this file here, it will show you that this particular change, the highlighted change, was made to the file. And if you select this one, it will show you put some new content. So this is unversioned because it's not part of the version control system as of now. It's a new file. This is in the default change list because it is part of version control, but no content has been added to it. So simply go here, and I don't have to add this file because it is already added. So the only step needed is commit. Now when you commit, it will show you that this is what it was and this is what you're doing to it. So it's your version. Now change this file and commit. You also have option to commit and push, but let's go step by step. So you simply commit this file. Okay, so you committed one change. Now how about this file? Let's add this file. So you right click, git, you can add here, or you can have version control tab selected, click here and say add to VCS. Okay, as soon as you add it to VCS, it will be tracked by a version control system. So add to VCS. Now you see the file color changed, it became green. Okay, that means it's a new file and now we are tracking it. The next step would be right click, git. Now I can do this from the bottom or the top, so it's the same. Commit file, add a new file, and then you commit this file as well. Voila, so you have both the files added. Now the next step would be pushing this. So git push. Now the push will show you the list of commits here and the changes here. So change this file was this one, add file was this one. So yep, now let's push it. So push it is. Now it is asking my username and password. I hope I remember my password correctly, otherwise this would be a bummer. Okay, great. So let's go here and you can see if I refresh, somebody says, oh, there's a new feature branch added. Okay, that's good. So you have two branches here. You have a feature branch and you have the master branch. If you're using Bitbucket or GitLab or any other repository version control tool, so you know how to raise a pull request. I won't go into that detail. So yeah, we have a feature branch here. So what else can we do? What else can we do? How about, let me show you also how to compare between your current branch and the master branch, just to see what differences exist. So you click here, git compare with a branch. So let's compare my current branch with the master branch. Couldn't compare because, okay, because the thing is it cannot compare because the original project which I had pushed in the master branch was not a git managed code. It was plain code without any git managing it. So this one, consider this one as the git managed one. So once, if I create another branch and I compare with that, let's do this. Let's create feature 2, create. Okay, let's add some more. Okay, now I'll do it very quickly. I'll just go to default change list. Now you see this time the new file is under this one because now it is managed, and I don't have to add it, I just have to commit it, make more changes, and I can do directly commit and push because I want to finish this tutorial. Okay, now I'll show you the feature of going to git and compare with the branch, and let's compare my feature 2 with feature 1, and you can see it will show you that this is the difference. Okay, now why it's just showing for this file, because this was the file that I selected. If I select the whole project and I do git compare with the branch, let's compare with my first branch, so it will show you that this file has the difference, otherwise it would have shown you multiple files. So I think this was good enough. Not very professional, I know, but I thought when I'm explaining it to someone, why not just help everyone. See you guys.